Welcome to Co-op Comrades.
I'm the Quake.
And I'm Soulfrno.
This is modded Palworld co-op building a base edition.
This episode is mainly going to be focused on building the Quake's room, which will first consist of destroying this behemoth. However, before we get started on that, since the Quake hasn't been able to be present for a lot of the building of things, I want to show him the tour of the new changes that I've made since he's last been here. Starting with Zikhition, because of how quick it is to get here. What do you think? You got plenty of working space. There's a fire over here in case you wanted to do open flame stuff. A small rest area. I made sure there's an open enough path for any pals that you wanted to include in the base to work those things.
Looks nice.
Well,
Fancy.
the next thing is the dining room, which is pretty short trip. Just down here. You fall, take some damage. I got it walled off so that it's actually heated. And go ahead and open that door. Yes, with the button.
I did.
Got 2 different tables and for plenty of guests to be hosted. A whole stage I was able to make. And I finally got something set up here. Nice piano to do it. Got a fireplace to make sure the people eating are warm in the cold times. And next up is the guest room. So give us a sec to get there. And here we are. First shiny pal sound. Annoying. Anywho, first thing to check out is the garden. I finally got a plant area set up.
Who's
Got some torches here too. You're on the do you not have the tree thing mod? Did you not get that aesthetic thing?
Oh,
Like what is right here for you?
a stop sign.
You need the frickin' tree mod, you jerk. I will send it to you.
No, I have it on my mod loader. I just forgot it's one of the ones we had enabled.
Ah. Well, here's the guest room, which you can actually use if we don't get your room done. Got a nice gaming area, as well as something new I figured out that you can do over with a camera setup. Yeah, claw machine. Small eating zone. Got a tiny kitchen-y thing right in here. How's it look?
That's good.
Wanna be saying things or asking questions or anything? Because we got next up's the bathroom though. And the bath with
Nice.
plants. And second to last is the actual bedroom, which I used a bit of ideas for hotel rooms and stuff to take a look at or to design it. It's even got a reading nook.
Cool.
For people who get bored of things like video games. And as someone who partakes in the alcohol of drinking, what do you think of having a small selection included in the room?
I mean, if you're gonna do anything, might as well just put a full liquor bar in. You can't have a guest bedroom without a full liquor bar.
Well, you'll enjoy the roof then. Which is right up the spiral staircase, which... How does this spiral staircase feel compared to my previous staircases? I think it's an improvement.
It's alright.
How's this for a bar?
Elevators, yes.
I really wish we had elevators, yeah. And I think I really improved my bar design with including that the fridge and the two things behind it. I did not know that was able to be stood on. Yep, anxiety-ridden me had to check if the recording was recording. Anyways, last couple things to look at. I've made a more private and secluded hot tub. So for those who wish to have a bit of privacy, and hot tub up, or those who just want to party, hot tub up on this for the view. So, what do you think? Is the mega base coming along?
Coming along.
Cool, because aside from maybe a further plant area, all we really got that I can think of is your bedroom to do. So let's get over there. And now, without further ado, take it down, Quake. Oh god, that was dramatic. Whoops. Ah! You had a lot of wood in that.
Yep.
I had to get rid of so much of it just to be able to move. Anywho, why are you in the church? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, first things first. Oh man, you didn't even. What is your excuse for this?
What?
Bricks going this way, bricks going that way. What is your excuse for this?
I didn't care.
That's a terrible excuse.
Not really.
Anywho, the further foundations that ye've neglected to add. And that was not really needed. Damn it, I've screwed that up too. What the? Okay, trying to be uniform is a little tricky with you, isn't it? I was not expecting just having to clean up the blocks first, which I probably should have. But once we get this done, we get to head down to the bottom. To get the foundations going there. So, come down here. Ooh. Join me down below, Quake. Ah! Jesus. So, since this is your room, do you want to mainly have it, or have the stuff on this flat plane, or did you want me to raise the foundation level up to include, having, like, the entirety of over top of this rock? And the whole, over top of the hole.
Ooh.
In theory, you could
a
have
nice
a hole in your foundation that overlooks this and just trap people in it. Have a secret
It's a
dungeon.
nice hole. It's a nice hole.
So, over top of the rock and over top of the hole, just on the flat area beside it, or flat
in the
area
hole.
with... Huh?
In the hole.
I'm not putting it in the beginning of the hole, no.
No, I want the root in the hole.
I'm gonna be honest, I am not doing that. I could, but it would be an obscene task to turn that hole into a room. So, do you want extra space by going over top of the rock or not?
Nah.
Do you want me to cover up the hole so you can drop people into it like a mad scientist? Not
No.
mad scientist, a villain. Okay, then I've got the layout for, or I know what the layout is going to be for the, foundation. And the first thing I have to do is get this part made. Which... yeah. I need vision, not smoke screens.
But smoke screens.
Think right here. And now I just have to test something. Whoop. Yeah, I did not get that lined up.
Ah.
So, like that. I think this is lined up. I'm including this in the, in what I'm showing everybody so that they can see just how much, goes into trying to perfect things like stairs. And I am... Can I? Can I? I ran out of juice. Ran out of stamina. I think I gotta back it up a little bit. But I had it basically lined up, which is nice. Once again, the testing phase, where I have to build an entire frickin' wall to measure and whatnot. And luckily, I can use things like ceilings and stairs to bridge gaps pretty easily. Come on, stamina. There we go. Now I just need it to give me the ability to... It is wanting to build on... Oh, there we go. Got it right there. And... okay, so that's the measurement I'm working with. I can definitely get this done. With the staircase done with ease. However, but I do need to move it left or right some, which that's fine. I'll pause it here and get back to you guys once I've started getting the staircase done. Okay, so I got things measured out, and I think I got pretty dang close, like close enough, as far as foundation positioning. To get the wall put down here properly, I had to break the foundation and then put it back, but that's pretty easy to do and whatnot. And now I just have to destroy this wall and start working on another spiral staircase going up and around and around and around and around and around until I get up there again. Probably gonna have to break the foundations, but luckily the because of having this where it is, I get to have you enter on a forward and exit on a forward. So yeah, I'll get the rest of the foundations done up in this area, and then show you how it looks, and then it's staircase time. And I've got the foundation laid out pretty good around here. Got some of it built into the thing thanks to mods, which should allow me to have a little bit more flexibility. Covered as much of the ground as I could without, just building straight into the air or seeming a little bit too off the ground. Yeah. Kept away from the edge of the place to make sure I'm not sticking any walls or anything out there. So I think it's looking pretty good. Quake, you saw this. What do you think?
It's alright.
He is not one with the eye for building. But next up is the staircase, which is going to go in those areas. So I'll get that done. Just thought I would show everybody how I'm doing the spiral staircase, because it's pretty simple. You get a core wall to run around, and then you go stair, ceiling, crap. Well, I will worry about the aesthetics of those some other time. But yeah, stair, ceiling, 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 stair, ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. So hope you enjoyed that little bit of wisdom. And I have the spiral staircase finished and enclosed. The this side of it is going to be an external wall. So as you go up the staircase, which by the way, the Quake has, that's not the right button. Did you put a security thing here?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm building. How am I supposed to furnish that if you put a security pin on it?
I could send you the code.
No, nah, just like I understand the use of it. Anyways, the Quake has chosen this room as what he's calling a nap nook, which, while I wasn't able to really see of a good way of putting a proper bed in for that because of how big they are, what I did find is with my building mods, one of the things I can do for said nap nook is put a number of pal beds together. And because of the lines and the squares, you can get it to look pretty okay as a human bed. But doing so will be in the furnishing stage. Did you seriously put a torch on the outside?
Yeah.
Furnishing stage, Quake. Anyways,
They look better outside.
true, which is why I had some in the garden area. But this spiral staircase, part of it on these two sides is going to be inside, and part of it is going to be outside, like you find in some hotels, where they have staircase or windows in the staircases that let you see the lobby of the hotel until you get up to a certain point, and then you see the outside. It'll lead up here, which will likely be the main bedroom area somewhere. And yeah, this section mainly be a entryway-ish thing to the spiral staircase, which I'm not going to make you watch me run all the way back down it. But next thing is that I wanted to explain was I'm going to have two torches. I'm going to have this be a kind of balcony thing. The Quake really likes this hole.
It's a nappy hole.
It is not a nappy hole.
It is a nappy hole.
But one thing I could potentially do for this spot is, depending on what I use, I might be able to make a walk the plank type of thing for it. So you walk out. Huh?
It'd be a dope ass pool.
I really wish we could do pools. Like, I've seen multiple locations where I'm like, I would put a pool here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't. Forgot about the foundation thing. Would you like to murder that tree?
Where?
Thank you. Yep. Do. And play. So, next thing to do is get all of the walls up on the top and the bottom. Which this is gonna be some tall frickin' walls we're working with. Because I did promise the Quake to give him back his tower just down here. So, let's get that done. And we have not only the walls, but the ceilings done too. And the reason for that is because to get the walls done, I actually needed the ceiling, or the different floors. So, this is how the new Quake Tower is coming together. What do you think, Quake? How's it looking?
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of proud of this. I'll go ahead and head down to the bottom to show off the questionable direction door. I don't know whether it's front or back. But you got the ground floor, which is going to be living room type of stuff. An entire floor, which I'm going to have to screw around with windows for, which is going to be the bathroom. Because you don't want to have windows peering into the bathroom from the stairs. Quake, what are you thinking for the third floor? Like the floor above the bathroom?
Game room.
Yeah, that was generally the idea I had for the living room. Like, you know, gaming and whatnot. You, with all the space that you have here, do, however, have a much wider selection for things like a dining room.
Yeah.
So I could do a dining room and then you still also have a fourth floor, though. So I'm not exactly sure what to do there. Guest bed?
Maybe.
Although that... Let's see here. This is the way to get into your sleeping quarters. Which, yeah, go all the way up here, and the Quake is going to have a lot of rocks in his sleeping area. He wanted a lot of windows, so there's that. Got a biggish area here. I think I know what I'm gonna do with your roof. PAL landing zone.
Ah,
But yeah, this fourth floor a little bit tricky, I think. In the meantime, so we got the living room, the bathroom, the dining room, your bedroom. So that's the 4, but we still need the 4th floor.
kitchen.
The main kitchen is already done up there. It's near the PAL box, so you have PALs working on it. That's kind of the tricky part. You could have a reading room. A room specifically... You're really against the reading room thing. Like you could have an entire library. You could be the only one in the castle with a full library.
I want succulents.
You mean
Succulent
opulence?
fruit. No, succulents. Houseplants.
Oh, a garden, like an internal garden room.
Yeah.
I don't know how well I can do that, but I can definitely do something like that.
No. Or hear me out. Tavern theme.
A full-on personal bar, huh?
That or the houseplant set
Hmm.
of it.
Well, we only have... I'll show you the 4 options for plants that you got. You got those 4 plants there. And then you've got some wall ivy of varying types. What else do we got? And then you've got these. And I think that's all I can do for you as far as plants go.
Okay. So
I mean, aside from the hot tub, or the, not hot tub, the, hot spring, but the hot spring isn't really something for bedrooms.
so we could do
Oh, got one more. And it's storage.
yeah, we could throw a couple of those up on the wall. Take 6 of these, put them along here.
There's this.
Not there.
No, not right here, but this in general.
Well, yeah, we could also use that as well. We
I
could
could
do
put-
2 of those, one in this corner, the other in the other corner.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, 4th floor garden?
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, got the living room, the bathroom, dining area, a full set, like a full-on dining zone, and then a garden for your tower floors. You were needing to head out though, eh?
Yep.
Furnishing all of this is gonna be quite a task, so it's gonna take me a good while. Did you... Oh, hey, you can answer something that I keep screwing up in my outros. It is Dubby energy, right?
Yes.
Thank God I've not been messing that up.
W energy and Swift energy.
Yeah, I know it's Swift. Isn't it Swift
Swift.
Lifestyles, though?
No. No, W Energy Acquisition Swift. So it's Swift Energy now.
Okay. Okay. Um, wanna say your goodbyes
Yeah.
and then head out?
All right. All right. Thank you guys for being
Well,
with
the
us.
outro
And
isn't quite an outro, so just say goodbye to the folks in whichever way you want.
yeah, thank you guys. I enjoyed being here with you for as I was. I got more stuff to do today, which is preventing me from leaving early. Sadly, um, with work and everything and being short-staffed, I've been required to be there more. So I've been having less time. That's why he's been recording by himself a bit. But besides that, hopefully we get some more staff in, and I can actually have a bit more time opened up. All
For
right.
something like that final raid boss.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one I could be in. Bye.
Well, uh, yeah. So he's probably gonna hang up the call and stuff real quick. I guess I got to remove these caps from here. And I think I'm going to be going floor by floor for this. Maybe starting with his sleeping zone and creating a PAL landing area. This is not quite it. And creating a PAL landing area. Yeah, by the way, this was having the staircase wall line up this well and be this snug is so satisfying. Like it was incredible to do. But yeah, I'll start getting work done on the furnishing, and I'll show you guys what I get room for room. And after quite some time, this is the Quake's bedroom. Wish I could have had him around for long enough to be more specified on certain location, like certain things. You know, like I'm gonna go ahead and move that little thing up out of the carpet. There we go. But yeah, I got his changing area. Stuck. Carpeting all of it was, or not carpeting, but like rugging all of it was really tricky. Especially places like that. Not exactly sure what to do there, but we got all the curtains and everything. There's this one rock which is impossible to get over, so you just have to go around, but it has caught me every time I've walked by. I got him an entire thing here as his source of booze. He's always a stickler for storage, so I made sure to give him plenty of different forms of it. He wanted to be able to view his tower from here, so that's where I put his desk for him to get his stuff done. And I gave him something pretty fancy up here. PAL landing zone. Was thinking of putting the H down, but didn't exactly make sense for, you know, PAL. I might turn this around and have the tail pointed this way, but who knows. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to put all the frickin' curtains on all the frickin' windows in here, and all of them on the rest of the thing. But this very next room, gonna go ahead and turn it into the greenhouse, or well, garden. Not exactly sure what you would call it if it's inside. But yeah, the greenery area. So, guess I'll get started on the curtains and then do the let you see that. So, turns out having a ridiculous number of curtains all over the place causes some problems, so I decided not to fill all the windows in all the places with them. However, I have the green room done, and I think I did pretty well. I figured out that the horizontal wall ivy is really good on windows as a little as a thing to break it up. And since I couldn't put the curtains on them, I figured it works out pretty good. Got lots of wall ivy up. I used these for the corners since they stuck out in such a good way. I managed to fit some plant things in here, and they came out pretty darn good, I think. Lots of ivy all over the walls. Got the fountain in here for, to use to water all of them. Found this table, which allows you to sit down and have nice tea and all in with all the plants. Whole table, whole thing of plants. Of the plants there. Got the bigger ones adorning the table a bit. And the wood cutting thing to have miniature trees inside. Oh, and these. The things used for what do they do? Gathering speed. Make gathering speed faster. So it's kind of funny though. Watering, gathering in this room. The next room that I have to do, however, I forgot some. Which is actually fine because I need to remove these windows anyways. Because nope, this is the dining room. Yep, so I guess the dining room is next. But I am actually out of time for recording at the moment. Not like I wouldn't go on longer if I could, but I've got things to do during the day, and I ran out of time to complete this part. Not that it's a small part to begin with, but yeah, I guess I gotta do all the outro stuff. If you comment on this video, you get a pal named after you, or a pal of your choice named after you. And if you don't want named directly after you, you can have it named whatever you like. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Swift Lifestyle and W Energy. If you use our promo code Co-op Comrades down below or on their sites, you can get 20% off with Swift and 10% off with W. And we got links to those places down below so you can check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in for the hopeful finishing of Quake Towers. I'll see you guys in the next episode.